Cowabunga, y'all. Cowabunga 6.
Cowabunga.
What's going on, man?
Oh, hold on. Give a turtle pound, son, through the screen. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up. Cowabunga, dude.
That's right. That's right. Figure we'd change it up a little bit, guys. Started the show, man. You know, Turtles is about brotherhood and about being together and as a team. And man, you got the best team right here, the best duo there is out in the home arcade community.
Squad, he's talking big talk. How you feel about it? How you feel about it? We don't care.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to episode 67, Yo Retro. This episode is basically going to be about the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles table that has come out for the AtGames platform. That'd be 4KP, HD, Micro, HD, PPPP.
Whoa. That's all that extras.
That's what some people call it in the community anyways, the HD, PPPPP, because they can't keep adding letters to it.
Ridiculous. Unnecessary.
Let's go ahead and say what's up to everybody in the chat that's come to be live with us. We got Jason Little Alien, Retro Tech X, Ted Adam Green. Hey, man, I know you're not going to be awake for the show, but you'll always catch us on the replay, man. Love you, bro. Good seeing you at Walmart the other day, man. That was a nice surprise.
He said, good seeing you at Walmart.
We got Jason asking if I'm going to make any more track mode videos. Loves the one I did, but hey, needs the Elvira and the TMT. They're primed for some track mode. Damn right, man. I got some fire ideas I'm trying to work on. Elvira's a little hard because a lot of that stuff was shot so early before the HD times and stuff, and nobody's remastered any of her stuff. So, yeah, I got to find some good video or try to up-res it. We got Dennis B. We got Fat Hog. Stock Jock. No with the AI rap crap. This is the real legit stuff. PB and J. Wingo. Tim York.
Real bars.
MSU Rich. James Hates Everything. Penny K.
Hey.
Jen Rummy. Steve Sale. Good to see you, Steve. Always good to see you, man. And I think I got everybody. So that's what's up with everybody going on right now. All right. So not much news going on. Turtles came out this past Saturday. We just did a show last Thursday. And then since Saturday to today, no real outside AtGames news really happened that we really want to discuss or talk about.
I low-key forgot about this because like they dropped this on a Saturday, which is not normal.
Right.
We've never had a weekend release since I've owned the 4KP. And I low-key forgot we were even doing the show.
Hey, like I said, man, you're not the only one because Retro Tech X said the same thing. Totally forgot about this coming out. So glad that y'all are going to be on tonight. Make sure I'll spread the word. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people are showing up now, realizing, oh crap, Yo Retro's on. Turtles did come out, and they haven't talked about it yet.
We haven't. What's the worst?
Let's see. Where is AtGames showing the love to the best AtGames pinball show on the webs? I know. I used to work for them. Where y'all at, AtGames? Come talk to me.
They love me.
Yeah, they definitely love you. Real quick though, I do want to shout out a couple of things that I found on the internet today. I just picked this up. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate. Right now on Humble Bundle, on the Steam version, the Windows version, you can get it for $11.99. Just picked it up today, and I went through the first two bosses without dying, so I'm having a really good time with it so far. And then we also have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection, which is all classic games For PC, the cheapest price you can get it is $9. Xbox 14, PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 $11.99, and Nintendo Switch, the cheapest price you can get it is $16.92. So if there's any of those that y'all haven't picked up yet, want to jump on, I suggest you do it.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Pinball Wizard? I real quick, I know you're in the chat, so I can ask you: are you VPN fan or something like that on Zachariah? Because a VPN fanatic, is that you on there? Because I think I passed you a couple times on some of the new pinball tables. All right, J Rod's here as well. Let's get the show started, man. Six, how you been, man? You been all right this week?
Yeah, I've been good. It's just a kind of a long week, you know. Sometimes my weeks fly by. This week just been going slow.
Yeah.
Maybe because I'm excited to see that new Predator movie this weekend, you know.
Yeah, I can't wait for y'all to talk about it on Yo Hero on a Wednesday because I'm hopefully I can be there because I saw it last night.
I think that's the plan. You know, we've been reviewing movies that come out and stuff, and we've been talking lots of Alien and Predator on there. We reviewed the Alien Earth show, and yeah. So, and then we just did a tier ranking of the whole Predator franchise on there.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see where Badlands will fall.
Yeah. Guys, check out Yo Hero on Half a Dozen's channel every Wednesday night. Usually it's on at the same time as Arcades Anonymous, so make sure you swap between both of them. Say what's up to both channels. But really, really good content if you love comic books, action figures, and like anything that's like superhero related or sci-fi related as well.
Yeah, pop culture stuff, you know. Ain't no telling what we'll talk about, you know. Just depend. Kind of just go to whatever.
Yeah. And guys, like I said, I saw Badlands last night. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I will say it's definitely worth your money. Go see it this weekend, especially if you got something like IMAX or something like that, something that has the big sound system. Oh man, it shook the whole theater. Loved it. It's definitely worth seeing in theaters for real.
Yeah, I'm definitely going.
Okay, so VPN addict is Leon Spiegel. Okay, cool, man. So I passed you a couple of the leaderboards on the Zachariah pinball tables on Zachariah on PC. Let's no, I didn't see the Michael Jackson trailer. I saw they showed the new Mandalorian movie, the trailer for that, and trailer for the Rolling Stones concert movie. And a couple other things. They didn't show the Michael Jackson trailer. Let's get into it, my man. Atari 50th is still around, still bringing out stuff. And it's the Namco Legendary Pack. So is this the arcade ROMs and 7800 and 2600 and 5200 versions of the games?
I have no freaking clue, and I'm still surprised it's still the 50th. Like I thought it would be like the 51st by now. Didn't that 50th arcade one-up come out like a year or two ago?
Yes, and so did the collection come out on consoles as well. And I think this is like DLC for the consoles.
So they're just celebrating their 50th the whole decade.
Yeah, the whole
60th, and then they
the whole 50 years, I guess. Yeah, it's like the 53rd year now, but they're still celebrating it, bringing out more stuff to it. So
because you see, launching November 13th, 2025. So I assume it's all the Atari Namco, Namco version, or Atari, versions of Namco games.
Oh my God. So yeah, next June is the 54th year. Wow.
Yeah. That's what was weird to me. Like, yeah, they're definitely milking that franchise. Pause.
Yeah, 3 years later, they're still celebrating it.
It's kind of odd.
I mean, I'm glad they're still supporting the platform, the consoles, and everything. and not just bringing out like just the Atari anniversary collection or something like that. Just it's the 50th. It's still the 50th until it's the 60th. You damn right, Alien. G.I. Joel, what's going on, man? Good to see you, brother.
Yeah, it's like the 54th, like they said, like Little Alien said.
I'm actually excited about this. I need to pick this up, man, because if y'all are a YouTube fan from the beginning, from so many years ago, and he's still going to this day, Angry Video Game Nerd with his new second video game now. The first one was just Angry Video Game Nerd game. Now this is 8-bit. And G.I. Joe, you're in the chat and you love collecting new NES cartridges. You need to pick this up, my man. Because they ported the game to the NES cartridge.
Definitely like
play on your NES.
Congrats to him. Definitely like the envy of every gamer. Like what gamer doesn't want to have their own game? You know,
right.
He's got more than one, you know. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and this is very, very, very Mega Man-esque type game.
Yeah, you definitely see heavy Mega Man influence, but you can see some Ghosts and Goblins, different shmups.
Yeah, the first game was really a big parody of all the stuff that he hated in crappy NES games. And then this one is still a parody, but it is hard as hell. But it's a damn good game. Brooklyn Menace in the chat already saying the gold cart's already sold out, but I'm getting the physical for PS5 because it does have cutscenes like this that showing in the trailer here. It's actually going to be like you're in an episode of the Angry Video Game Nerd. But it's these are good. I played the first one, man, and I didn't beat it or anything, but it's damn good. So Joel, I know you've been thinking about it, however, you've never been much of a fan of his. Yeah. He's got his older stuff to me is hilarious compared to his newer stuff now. His newer stuff's more production based. Like he's always wanted to be a director and producer of his own horror films and stuff like that and short movies. So this is that now that he's as popular as he is and has like the income and everything, he's now putting a lot of production into his episodes now. And he's getting like celebrities, like big time celebrities on there and everything. So
yeah,
it's different. But yeah, pick this up, man. If y'all are classic platformer fans, especially Mega Man fans and stuff like that, it's great. It's a great series of games.
It's definitely cool that he's got his, you know, own brand of games basically at this point.
Yeah, and see now you got Brooklyn in the chat flexing because he got to go a private screening of his movie and hung out with him and watched it with him.
Nice.
Say shout out to James for me, Brooklyn. Whenever if you ever get to see him again, tell him Chaotic's a big fan of his.
Yeah, he's a funny dude. I always liked his you know, his comedic sense of humor, kind of like comedic timing, even in his skits, and you know, I watched a lot of his content, you know, back in the day. So, like you said, not so much as much more, you know, like when he started posting a lot of his band stuff. That's kind of when I checked out. You know, it wasn't nothing against it. It, you know, just really wasn't for me, but. You know, I still try to check his stuff if I see, you know, he posted a little game review or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's still on my subscription list. So every time he brings out a new video, I definitely give it a watch and a like. Because, like I said, for past 13 years or 14 years, I've been watching his stuff. So kind of grew old with him, you know.
Yeah. I remember when, you know, he became a dad and all that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I still remember one of my favorite episodes of all time is when he reviewed a bunch of NES accessories, like the Rolling Rock, the Zapper, the track and field pad.
Yeah, I like when he did the little robot or whatever.
Oh, Rob the Robot episode.
Rob the robot. Yeah, that was great.
Gosh, that's so good. All right, guys, check out Angry Video Game Nerd. It's the physicals on pre-order. It started on November 4th, going through December 7th on a limited run. And then, of course, we just want to play it digitally. It's available now. Saw this new trailer drop for Five Nights at Freddy's 2, but I did not watch it yet.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I still got to watch the first one. Actually, I haven't watched it yet.
You haven't watched the first movie?
No, I haven't. I haven't seen it yet. So I'll probably watch. I think I'm gonna watch it this weekend because me and my daughter are gonna go see this. When it comes out in December. So
yeah, I was gonna take my kids to go see it too because I know one of them's still a huge fan of it and still like all into the lore and fandom. And I used to be into the lore too back in the day when the first 4 games came out. After that, I was just like, all right, I'm done. this is coming crazier by the new release. The lore expands and everything. Just keep it simple the way it was. I was totally into it because there were so many secrets that the community could not figure out.
I remember my daughter kind of breaking it down to me and telling me like, how like the animatronics are haunted by spirits of kids that were
murdered.
And then she started telling me the story of each one, and I'm like, that's where you kind of lose me. But I was like, it's cool, it's cool. But my daughter loves it. She loves this franchise, so I bought her all the games and stuff. The first one, I think she seen before I went and seen it, so I was like, well, I'll just catch it whenever. And I actually just picked it up. I just bought the first one, so yeah, I gotta go. I'm definitely going to check out part 2 in December with her.
Yeah, well, if the first one's still on Peacock, man, pick it up. Like, just watch it real quick.
Yeah, I already got it. I just bought it. So
okay. Yeah, watch it real quick because even though like some of the acting is kind of cheesy, the actual like premise of the movie is great. And then of course you got the guy from Scream, Shaggy is what I think of him as, but it's Matthew Lillard, right?
Yeah,
he's fantastic in this, and I can't wait for him to see him in the second one when he comes. Sorry, I spoiled it for some people, but when he comes back.
Yeah, well. Yeah, it looks like a cool sequel, and the first one looked okay to me, but I haven't, like I said, I can't really give you my opinion on it yet because I haven't watched it. I'll probably definitely watch it this weekend because we already made plans to go see it in December. So
yeah, glad you agree, Michael B. Matthew Lillard's fantastic and everything. He's so good now. He's 52, still doing the old stick. Yeah. He'll always be a serial killer to me. What's up, Thor KC? And good to see you, MG, as well. Let's see. Did you get Gravatar Recharge for Steam yet? No, I have not. I need to check that out. Speaking of Atari Recharge and stuff like that, I picked up one of these. I got it from BJ's Wholesale for $140, and it came with a carrying case, screen protector, and a grip case. And the 1.1 firmware just came out yesterday, which improved a crap load of games on it. Been super happy with it. I am going to do a full review on it eventually. I know Michael B did his. P-Dubs is waiting to do his a little bit later, but for $140, I couldn't say no to this, and I'm so glad I picked it up. I do not regret it. So, Gravatar is not on there, but there is other stuff that's on there. You should try being a YouTuber, Chaotic. You could get that for free. Yeah, I'm gonna keep buying stuff until companies reach out to me. I'm not gonna reach out to companies like that. What else? Acrobatics Deluxe is awesome. Retro Tech X, Troy, I watched your video like 30 minutes before we started this show, and I was really impressed with the more deluxe tables that they're bringing out. Now they're going to redo some EM tables and call them EM Table Plus. That's cool. So I can't wait to see them do that. More stuff that's coming on the AtGames eventually, if you think about it, from Zachariah and Magic Pixel recreations of these tables. Man, I'm super excited. Keep that train rolling, man. Because 6, we still got what? Time Machine Deluxe and Tropical Deluxe, Mexico Deluxe, Granada Deluxe. We're still missing a lot of Magic Pixel tables that they put on the calendar this past year. So,
yeah, and you thought table releases would kind of ramp up so they could hit their quarterly goals or whatever, for their annual goals for the end of the year. I don't know if I see that happening.
Yeah, I think maybe we'll get one more Zen 3-pack before the end of the year, and I think hopefully we'll get like 4 or 5, maybe even 3 Magic Pixel tables.
Maybe. Yeah.
Let's see. What's up, Galaga 88? Good to see you, man. Penny K's here as well. Thanks for joining us. All right, let's talk about AtGame stuff. So the 24th or the 30th of October, these are your HD winners. Don't recognize any of these people, but if you are in the chat, let me know. And then your 4K winners. I know Chad Gazelier. I know that I met that person before on the Facebook, and 6 String Pen. The rest of these people I don't think I've ever met, but like I said, if you're in the chat, shout yourself out, man, so we can say congratulations to you.
I thought about Flipper Friend, but I didn't Flipper Friend. I just Ninja Turtles.
Dude, I don't ever have time to play the tables that they choose. I don't in the week that we do it. If it's not a table that I enjoy, man, I'm not just going to go out of my way to do it. But there is people in this community that do live streams and stuff of the Flipper Friends tables. Make sure you subscribe to them and watch their live streams when they do it. It does motivate you to play alongside them. So if you're into that, into the Flipper Friends stuff, definitely watch their streams and check them out while they play.
Shout out to Blue Note.
Blue Note 23. I want to say I recognize that name. I've seen it before, but congratulations on winning the $20 gift card. You're the big winner. Chicken dinner. And ending today is season 4, week 12, which was Battletoads, Oh, the Places You'll Go, Magic Castle Deluxe, Genie, and Star God Deluxe on the HD. They don't ever release a slide like this for the 4K. So we don't ever get that kind of stuff. And 6 is lagging a little bit. All right. Turtle Power Training Tournament, which also ends today. That was for, I guess, HD as well as 4K, right? So you got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Fire Wildlands First Responders, which is still considered the number 1 AtGames original table. And then you also got Baby Shark. So AtGames original tables tournament, man.
Who's considering it number 1?
Pretty much everybody, even us, man. Wildlands.
I never said it was the. You're talking about AtGames original. I don't know about that.
Oh, don't make me go through our live stream history and talk about it.
I mean, don't do that. But listen, Wildlands, I remember liking it, and it was a surprise. But I think Baby Shark might have it beat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, man, these 3 tables, all 3 of them are good in their own different ways. All of them have problems in their own different ways. But oh yeah, Pinball Champ Deluxe. Yeah, that one's hadn't come out yet either for the 4K for the AtGames. But yeah, all three of these are really good. All right, man. We got
Baby
week
shark.
one. Oh, baby shark. We got week one deals. So if y'all went out to Sam's and you're like, man, I'm gonna pick up that Turtles machine, and you pick it up, well, you get up to 70% off all pinball packs, non-Zen, up to 70% off.
Nice.
And also, if you buy that machine, take a picture of it with you and your family in front of it, and you could win and hashtag celebrate Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles power. And you can
Celebrate
win
TMNT power.
yeah, you can win all kinds of gift cards, like $200 worth of packs and stuff like that. It's something crazy for the winner for that.
Yeah, the prizes were actually pretty good for that one.
Yeah. Did you see that they're making major changes coming to Flipper Friends starting next week? No, I don't think so. I don't think I read anything.
Major changes.
Do you know?
Major changes. That sounds like a good clickbait title.
Do you remember anything that they said they were going to change about the Flipper Friends?
I don't remember, nor do I care, because I rarely flipper with my friends.
Wait, here it is. All the systems all in one tourney. Okay.
Okay, that's cool. I think that's
That's
smart. That's smart because you know what they're trying to do: save money.
mm-hmm.
Why give
So,
out 6, 9 prizes based on the HD, the 4KP, and then the HDP when you could just give out 3 prizes?
yeah. Oh yeah. No, not the plastic pickles. Okay, so they're combining all platforms.
What?
Okay, so I missed that. I missed that slide then.
Oh man, pause.
All right. You ready, man? Let's do it. All right, man. So Saturday came and we got to play. Everybody else that didn't buy the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles machine got Turtles on last Saturday. And I saw a lot of good things. I saw some bad things. I experienced great things, and I experienced some game breaking things. So
Interesting.
yeah. Six, what was your experience like with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pinball?
uh, Slightly above average, I would say.
Okay.
Um, First thing that I noticed that was underwhelming was the lack of authentic Ninja Turtles music.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of expected that. Arcade One Up even had issues getting the authentic music. Um, and this is that game, so I expected even less. With that said, then after that, I seen like the basic DMD kind of style, which I thought we kind of got past, but then that made me think, okay, this table's been in the works for quite a while in the background, probably even before the rare pack. They were probably working on this or around the same time as the rare pack. Um, yeah, and then besides that, I had some difficulty getting to the lower playfield. It was kind of difficult accessing that,
Yeah.
but besides that, I kind of had fun. It wasn't great. It wasn't like a great table, but it wasn't a bad table to me. And I didn't experience any game breaking issues. I'm not saying that there aren't issues with this table, but I didn't experience them. I had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of liked it. You know, I didn't dislike it at all. I just was like a little underwhelmed with the, I don't know. I thought they could have did a little bit more with the table design, or maybe one of those orbits could have been Raphael's color, one could have been Michelangelo's, Leonardo's. Did they do that? I don't know. Different like color tubing or something, for the pinball to ride around on the orbits,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, just a little bit more. I don't know, some Rocksteady Bebop, some Krang, some, it was a little underwhelming, but it wasn't bad. I don't know. I liked it a little bit.
Okay.
I could see them doing a second Turtles table that would, be better than this if
Yeah.
they could keep the license, But this was all right. This was okay. It was cool. I wouldn't rush out and buy a HDP for this table.
Nah.
But yeah, it was cool. It was cool for $8. I mean, it was all right.
All right. So, like, one of the gripes off the bat, and I know a lot of people in the community would agree, is I like the lower playfield, but if it's not active, just darken that area like completely. Like you can still show it like it's there, like it's transparent, like you can see it. But I feel like that area should be even darker. Because that second set of flippers can throw you off a little bit.
I think if you're not like, I don't know, if it's not your machine, maybe like, I had people play on the machine too and play this table, and those second set of flippers confused them.
Yeah.
Once I explained it to them, they were like, okay, I get it.
Yeah. Once
But
you get it,
for
you
me,
get it.
it didn't confuse me. I kind of already knew it was a lower playfield. What confused me was how difficult it was to get to the lower playfield, and then once I got in there, I couldn't stay in there, and I was kind of like, it seems kind of unnecessary. It's not really an aspect that's easily accessed on the table, or that you can even. I don't know. It just seems kind of a waste of space, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I know, and then a lot of people's complaints were
Get good.
it was the lack of weapons. So this has like Stern's John Wick esque gripes about it, with the characters at the bottom of the screen or in the lower playfield. Why don't they have weapons? If you look around the playfield, though, they are there. They're not holding them out, really, other than Donatello on the right side with his bow staff. But, you got Raph on the left with his sai and his belt. And I don't know. You don't have Leonardo or Michelangelo really visible other than at the very top left and top right, but I can't really tell. They don't need weapons. They fight with their heart. But there is weapons on the playfield, exactly. Even in the DMD, when you hit all the ramps, like when it says, instead of saying combo, double combo, triple combo, super combo, you're collecting the weapons. Basically,
Yeah,
it's your combos.
but you could easily. They don't need weapons, but you could identify the turtles just by their weapons. If I laid
Correct.
out nunchucks, a bow staff, sais, and katana, you would immediately identify that as like Ninja Turtles, even without turtles being in the picture. So it's kind of part of their identity, I think, too. But
Yeah.
maybe like I said, I could always see another turtle stable being made that's even better than this down the road. This isn't bad though. I mean, none of that stuff. What's the game breaking stuff you're talking about?
All right.
It's like nitpicking stuff.
Okay. So the game breaking stuff that I experienced, I know somebody else in the community did something similar. First of all, getting multi-ball on this table takes a long time. It's tedious. You got to spell turtles at the bottom 3 times and then lock the ball underneath Shredder 3 times
Mm-hmm.
to get multi-ball. And then, of course, you could have a bad time and multi-ball in real quick, or you can try and keep it going as long as possible and score giant amount of points. Shout out to you, Mad Ben Han, for being at the top of the leaderboard. Congratulations on that, by the way. But for multi-ball, I was in the middle of a multi-ball, and one of my balls, don't know, because I was playing on micro. So I was sitting in my bed playing on the micro with my wife. We were both taking turns. I got multi-ball unlocked, and one of the balls disappeared. I don't know where it went. I don't know where it got stuck. But
he lost one of his balls, y'all. He lost
one of my balls. One of the balls. You bastard. One of the balls went missing.
Where'd it go?
Yes, my micro goes to bed with me. I sleep with it every night, and my wife loves multi-balls. Yes.
Penny K said multi-ball was easy to get for
her. Good, Penny K, because I mean it's easy if you're really good at hitting ramps over and over again. But anyway, one of the balls disappeared, right? And while you're in the middle of multi-ball, it doesn't matter if you hit pause and call attendant for it to search for it. It doesn't matter because it sees other balls on the table. So it's like you're gonna keep playing because you're not missing anything. So once my last ball drained, it just sat there and sat there and sat there, and finally I was like, all right, cool, let me try calling attendant again. Called attendant again, and it found the ball, so it shot it up through the plunger chute and shot it up and let me play. But when that ball drained, it sat there again, and calling attendant did nothing. And I couldn't make the ball appear in the plunger, but it was acting like, hey, it was even saying like, hey, don't you want to play or something like that? When you just let it sit there in the plunger chute and not do anything, it'll start making like sound effects. Well, it was doing that. It was like waiting for me to take the shot, like to plunge the ball, and I couldn't plunge it because the ball wasn't there.
Right.
So like, and it sucked too, because like I had like a 200 million, 300 million score. I was doing really well, man. It was a really good game, and it broke it like to the point where I had to leave and start over for it to let me play again.
Yeah, that's bad.
So like, it was a game breaking bug, and I didn't record it because, like I said, it happened one time. So I don't know what I did to do that, but if anybody else, if you continuously, unlock multi-balls, mode or whatever, see if that happens to you and see if you can get it recorded, because obviously it's something rare that happens, and that's why they missed it. But
you couldn't have just maybe lost it by error.
No, I mean, like literally, I just sat there and like I nudged the table. Nothing was. I couldn't find the ball anywhere, man. Like it just completely disappeared. Like I said, it was a freak bug that I don't know if will ever happen again. But I had what I think was similar with another Magic Pixel table with multi-ball. I forgot which one it was. Yeah. Games has access to oh wow, that's awesome. Nice, Troy. But I like there's some things I like about this table, other than the little small issues I had. I like that they took some ideas from like some Magic Pixel tables. Like hitting Shredder is a lot like Champions Pub in a way.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a great idea to hit them 3 times to start a mode. I like that there's some random timed modes. Like you don't have to do anything, just randomly starts, in a timer or whatever that's hidden in the game, or random stuff will just happen. Like, let's see.
Just doing a couple of the orbits will start game modes.
Yeah, it's weird. But there's so many different game modes. The rule sets to me is really, really, really rich, kind of like Sea of Thieves is. There's so many things to do, even though there's like 6 main modes that are on the screen above the sewer. There's so many mini game modes that it doesn't tell you about. And I don't mind that the sewer is a little hard to access, but if you let that ball slide down to the tip of the flipper before you take the shot, you can pretty much nail it.
I had a hard time. I got to that lower playfield one time and was in and out. You know, by the time I got in there, I made a shot or two, and that was it. I was back out. I'm like, damn. I was like, you know, I played this table. I played this table quite a bit. You know, a decent amount because it came out on the weekend. I had more time to play it than normal, and I don't know. I enjoyed the table, bro. I'm not gonna say it's great. If you know, I guess I could probably give my score out of 10 now. I think this is a fair like 7. You know, nothing special. Maybe 7.5 at the best. You know, but it's about a 7.
So Baby Shark's better.
Oh yeah. Baby Shark's crazy, especially if you play it in Baby Shark mode or whatever. Yeah. It's just crazy fun. This is fun too, though. I had fun on this too, but I guess, you know, I'm marking it down like 0.5 points just for not having authentic Turtles music. You know, Baby Shark, I was glad it didn't have the authentic music. You know, but this I wanted authentic music and it didn't have it. But it's still kind of a little Turtles themed. You'll hear Cowabunga throughout the background music and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and I think the turtle voices are okay, the little call outs and stuff. They sound like the Turtles, you know.
That's the legit Leonardo actor that they hired for the voiceovers.
Okay, yeah.
From the original cartoon. Apparently, from what I understand from somebody that used to work with AtGames, is that they paid roughly about $5,000 for that voice actor to voice the call outs on this table.
Yeah, so it's about a 7 out of 10. But you know, for me, you know, Michael B says TMT is better than Baby Shark. The call outs are original Leo, which we just said. Yeah, but that, you know, my bar for a TMT table was higher than a Baby Shark bar. My Baby Shark bar was super low.
Super low.
They exceeded that.
Yeah,
my bar was high, and it was you know, it was a little under that. It reminds me of the Killer Instinct kind of Battletoads release where I was like, it's cool. You know, I'm glad it's out. I'll play it. I like it. I don't dislike it, but it could have been better. It could have been a hit, a banger. And I'd have been telling everybody, rush out and buy this. You know, is it worth the 8? That's debatable, you know. Yeah. Is it worth 6 on micro and HD? Absolutely, I think, you know. $6, sure, but 8, that's debatable, I guess. I don't know. It's all right. If you're a Turtles fan, sure, I guess it's a must buy. You know, I was a Turtles fan, so I was getting it regardless.
Yeah. There's a lot to love about this table. There's definitely some frustrating parts, and you can see it in the video play that I captured. That ball gets to the outlane post and starts bouncing around. It gets pretty hectic to the point where the physics of the ball is just so bouncy.
Yeah, but luckily you got that save on the right side. You know that what you call that? I can't think.
Talking about the kickback.
Yeah, the kickback on the right side.
Yeah. See, that was one of the mini game modes, Hot Pursuit mode. Oh yeah, I meant to bring up something else. 1 second, man. I'll be right with you.
like Thor K said, Baby Shark gets repetitive. He likes Turtles a lot. It just has some flaws that make it frustrating. Name a flaw Baby Shark has.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas this table's got flaws. Baby Shark really has no flaws. I mean, it's not a bad table in general.
Yeah.
The only
I'm curious.
the theme's a flaw. That's debatable too, you know. If you got grandkids, whatever. Look, man, you guys aren't about to sit here and convince me Baby Shark was not a banger.
Yeah. So if y'all have time, guys, go to the AtGames website and click on where you buy the table on the HD, and just read through the rules. It clearly explains a lot of stuff to you. If you can get all the combos, and then 5 million points if you hit Shredder at the end once you hit all the ramps and orbits. You get an extra ball when you hit 100 million points, an extra ball when you complete the Shredder Battle Wizard mode, which I have not seen that. I wonder if Mad Ben Hans hit that, because I haven't completed all the modes to get there yet. At one point, I got the Splinters challenge, and like I drained immediately after that, so I didn't even get a chance to do that. But the ninja training I've done, and in order to get to the 4th mode, you have to hit Shredder 20 times. So this stuff right here is very useful. Mutant Mayhem mode is when you hit the 2 capture balls 3 times each, and that represents Bebop and Rocksteady. I do like that. I enjoy that.
I'll never remember all this stuff for any table.
No, you should give it a shot, man.
I don't got the memory bank left for that. I play pinball, bro. I'll notice like, oh, that did something, and if I do it again, okay, I pick up on it. But like reading through all this, remembering this, are you kidding me? That's crazy. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of homework.
Well, I get it. But
hats off to the people who do it. That is why they're better than me.
I can't believe Six is president table he didn't even want to review. Hey, man.
I was cracking up reading these comments. Yeah. They feel some type of way about me showing all that love to Baby Shark. Look, you should have seen the chat the day we did the Baby Shark review. Go back, watch it. Everyone was like, this is a banger.
Yeah, it is a banger.
Nobody in the chat tonight was like, this is a banger. This is a great table. Everybody was kind of like, it's all right. It's cool. I like it a lot. I like it a lot too. It's all right. I had a lot of fun on it. I played it almost the whole weekend. It was fun.
Would you say out of Magic Pixel's tables that they've created, is it in their top 10 Magic Pixel tables?
Probably for me. Maybe not for a lot of other people. I like turtle theming, that much. So
yeah.
It's
there, man. I think there's a couple more things they could have polished.
What are you scoring?
Put it over the top. Oh, I was gonna give it a good 7.5, man. It's there. It's there.
7.5. 7.5 is probably for me because I like turtles, but as far as like overall, like it's nothing great. Nothing great.
Yeah. 6, step into the time machine to the late 70s where you could walk up to any pinball machine and play.
I got the time machine pinball table. I love that table.
I like turtles.
I like turtles. Definitely like turtles. I like Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. It's a top 5 for AtGames Originals for sure. If you include,
well, yeah, there's not many.
Well, you got the Dr. Seuss tables. You got the natural history packs, all 3 packs of those, Then you got the rare pack, and then you got the Ninja Turtles, Baby Shark, and Fire Wildlands. So it's roughly like 15 tables, right?
That's not a huge accomplishment. That's all I'm saying.
I definitely would give it top 3 considering.
Oh yeah, the title tables too.
Oh yeah, the title tables. You're right, Fat
I don't know if it's top 5, to be honest. I think it's, if you love the theming, it's probably top 5. But if you weren't like a Turtles fan, it might not be top 5 for you.
Who's not a Turtles fan?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's everybody in this age group, especially our audience. Y'all are Turtles fans. Come on, man. Every single one of y'all. Is it better? It's definitely better than Battletoads. It's better than Killer Instinct.
I feel like Turtles is more my generation, you know what I mean? Like, and then like Unk's generation, like, well, yeah, he got into Turtles. I guess he got me into Turtles. Matter of fact, playing a role playing game, like a dice role playing game.
Yeah,
that's how I first learned about Turtles.
Really?
Yeah, it was like a role playing game, a book. That's how we first learned about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
My first experience with Turtles was the original cartoon. I think I was at Burger King, and with the Happy Meal, you could buy the VHS tape where they had episodes on them.
This is even before the cartoon.
Yeah, see, like I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah.
I remember having the action figures, watching the movies, and then having the Burger King cartoons on VHS tapes. Grabbing all those. And then also when they came out with the seasons on VHS, I remember my parents grabbing me those as well.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with the Ninja Turtles, bro. Now, when the
Yeah.
movie came out, are you kidding me?
Oh God, yes.
That was
I think next year, Secret of the Ooze comes back out in the theaters like they did with the first movie this past year.
Yeah,
A couple months ago.
That one hasn't aged as well as the first one.
No, but it's still fun, man.
Yeah, 3 is terrible though.
Oh no, I'm not watching
Time, or no, what's it called? Is that
what it's oh my God. It's not Turtles in Time.
Lost in Time or something.
Oh God.
What the fuck is it called? What's Turtles 3 called, y'all? All these turtle fans in the chat. I thought it was like Lost in Time or something.
No, it's just called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3.
Okay, it's terrible.
That's the name for it.
I think I'm just because the arcade game was out around the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie.
Called Turtles 3.
That movie's terrible, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tech X. I gave it a 7.5.
Yeah, I give it about the same. 7.5, somewhere in there. What are y'all scoring it? That's what I want to know. What's the chat scoring it?
Well, I think I saw an 8. Someone said about 20 minutes ago. Guys in the chat, go ahead and just jot down, what is your rating for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Pinball?
0 being the lowest, 10 being the highest.
You think Blasphemy on 7.5?
Yeah, crazy.
You gave it a 9. It is fun, dude. It is fun. I don't think it's Sea of Thieves fun.
It's
and Firefighter Wildlands fun.
A Magic Theater would be like a 9. Magic Theater is like a 9.
Talking about Theater of Magic?
Theater of Magic 9. Twilight Zone is like a 9. This ain't Turtles ain't a 9. I hate to tell y'all.
G.I. Joe gave it an 8. MG gave it a 4.2. You really do hate Turtles. Little Alien gives it an 8. 8's probably a good average, man. All right, so I'm not too far off. 7.5.
Yeah, I'm seeing a 9, a 7, a 7, a 8, a 8.5, a 8.5, 4.2, a 7.236, a 8. I think like 7.5, 8's probably about the average running score between all of us. That's a fair score. That's cool.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm gonna be a little nitpicky about the table. There's a couple things me and you both agree that there's a couple things that they changed. If they updated DMD
Mhm.
to the new style things, I think that would help out a lot. If they change the music to
And
have original
authentic
music,
music.
that would
They
bump
do
up.
a music update like Jurassic Park got. Sold. My score is going up 0.5
Yeah,
immediately.
but until then, you're just going to have to rely on my track mode intro for it. Which it's not going to be that hard for me to do. Turtles is in the bag. It's just Elvira track mode. It's going to be a little bit difficult.
Yeah, I would say buy this. I mean, don't rush
Uh,
it. Yeah, buy it.
MG, you say it's subtitled Turtles in Time. I'm not seeing that, man. I'm just seeing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Romeo numeral 3.
That's interesting. I swear it was. It said that like under the subtitle somewhere. He might be right on the VHS even or something.
I'm looking at the box art. I'm seeing. All right, on one of the on the movie poster, it says at the bottom, the turtles are back in time.
Mm.
But all the other box art, DVD art,
Mandela effect.
Blu-ray art,
Mandela effect. It was there. It was there. I swear.
there it is. Okay, the DVD in 2009, when it was created in 2009, it does say Turtles 3, Turtles in Time.
It was there at one point. I'm telling you.
Yeah, they're back in time for their newest movie, Adventure.
Kazam. PG Kazam.
There's a comic book that's, I guess, created for it, and it was called The Gates of Time. Interesting.
Before we wrap this up, I wanted to just ask you off topic, but like, what are do you think like Zen is gonna try to get us the Star Wars and Marvel stuff before Christmas? Because I remember you saying that before because you thought they'll try to get their their yearly sales up at the end of the year,
Yeah.
fourth quarter sales up, right?
Yeah.
And I just kind of feel like Zen's in this place with AtGames where, like I said, like I said a long time ago, Zen's or AtGames is more at the mercy of Zen than Zen is at the mercy of AtGames, and I think Zen's at this place where they're kind of like they're more focused on what's coming out now than their back catalog,
Yeah.
especially with AtGames. So I almost feel like we won't see those till next year if we do.
I think it's slim. There's a slim chance that we'll get one pack or two in 2025. I think with the release of the HDP and the possibility of one of those packs being released for that one first, alongside, the 4KP, I think would make it sell, make this HDP more likely to sell if they had at least one Star Wars, one Marvel pack. But yeah, most likely it's going to be 2026 before we get anything. May the 4th is coming up again, so we'll get another chance to get, May the 4th be with you.
Yeah,
And it'll be a Star Wars pack.
I get it's the holiday season, like October's passed, so it's like we haven't got any Pinball M since Pinball M first dropped, pretty much. And yeah, it just seems like a lot of their back catalog they just don't seem focused on. They're just giving. Now we're getting the Tomb Raiders the day it comes out. Elvira a week or two after it comes out, like you know. And then in between that, they're hitting us with a couple Williams packs and stuff like that. But even some of them Williams packs are more recent. Even that Universal TV pack was pretty much right when it came out. A lot of the stuff's been more recent than like back catalog stuff. So I don't know.
Yeah,
That's important to me getting those tables.
And I totally agree with Troy here. We'll get Whirlwind, Bride of Pinbot, and Sword of Fury, or Black Knight 2000, Earthshaker, and Bonsai Run before we get any Star Wars. I think. Oh,
Yeah.
and that's another thing. You just remind me, Tim York. If y'all went to the official AtGames family page on Facebook, you'll see a cabinet in the middle with a big old question mark. In other words, is there another skin coming? Or is there another device coming? I like how they're trying to do that. So, you know, maybe that's the way they announce, maybe that's another way that they do all those 15 skins that they promised us, collector's edition for the 4KP. Maybe they switch that to the HDP and you get you a Star Wars or a Marvel machine that way.
That definitely would be smart. I always kind of felt like that was part of the holdup was them going, no, we need a machine to theme this to.
Yeah, and it needs to be cheaper than this $1,500 4KP and shit, or else retailers won't pick it up.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty true. That's kind of why I always thought the HDP was the replacement for the 4KP. But I like I like my 4KP, bro. I wouldn't trade it for HDP.
Oh hell no, no, that's a downgrade.
Yeah.
This comment from JJ. Did you see the X Arcade sale with 20 and 30% off? Yeah, I plan on doing a video about that because I do have a affiliate link with them, and they did share out with me saying, "Hey, you might want to share with your page and your YouTube fans that you can get a big old discount on stuff from X Arcade, and you got the haptics kit coming out soon, and they're actually coming with the 3D palm rest, 3D printed palm rest now included in the kit with it. So that's a new add-on that they added to it. So lots of percentage sales going on between Black Friday, Christmas, and all that kind of stuff. So I will be producing a small video about that, sharing that. Yeah. Glad you agree, Fat Hog. This is totally will make sense now if they take the collector's editions of Zen tables or Zen machines that they were going to suggest and do theming wise and just swapped it over to the HDP.
Yeah. I guess, financially it makes sense from a corporate perspective, and partnership perspective with Zen probably makes more sense to do that, that way. And also with your partnerships with Sam's Club, etc. But
yeah, considering
I think honestly it's a L in the long run because if the 4KP was a hit and if they did all them skins they planned, it probably would have sold better.
Yeah.
Had they made a Twilight Zone, a Monster Bash theme, and kept, and then a Star Wars, and then I think they would have sold a lot more. I think the community might have rallied behind them a little bit more, but all these delays and flipper lags and missed dates, just and then people getting smashed machines, et cetera, broken parts, servers being down, just a lot of people, the word of mouth hasn't been good.
Yeah, I mean, considering when I worked there, they sent they sent some 4KPs to LucasArts Studios as well as Marvel Studios down in Disney. So I mean, they gave them those for a reason. I think they're trying to get licensing for skins for the theming, because obviously they got a partnership with Zen. That's not the issue. Zen's got the license for Marvel and Star Wars. What the issue is that AtGames wants to have a machine themed towards those as well. And if you send machines to those companies, they're more likely to work with you. Be like, you know what? Yeah, let's let them skin one of these. Let's let them theme one of these machines with our stuff, Let's give them assets for that.
How do you gain the most capital, or how do you capitalize off that partnership?
Right.
Why not snowball it into selling more machines so you sell more pinball packs, so you sell more machines, so you sell more pinball packs? It makes sense.
Yes. Yes. So that is fact that those offices do have 4KPs in their offices just for employees to play. So obviously,
and if they feel Turtles will sell pinball machines, I think they're confident Star Wars or Marvel would sell pinball machines too.
I think it's still coming. Yeah. All right, guys. I think we're just run out of time on stuff to talk about. Any other rumors or anything that we could talk about or anything like that? See, there you go. I'm still waiting on the scan I want before I purchase. There's still a lot of people out there like that, like you. So, and I think it's still a possibility.
We heard a rumor about the one streamer's wifey. Never mind. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm joking. I didn't hear no rumors about some streamer's wifey.
No, not at all.
I'm bullshit. I'm just joking.
All right. So AtGames hasn't announced what's going on next week or anything like that, but it's about time for a new pinball pack to come out of some sort. And yes, Dennis B, do not forget, guys, Zen prices do increase in 1 week. So get it while you can if you are missing some of those Zen packs.
Get it while the getting's good. It's cheap right now.
And Thumper Squid, I still have the original HD and the arcade control panel that never works. Man, the arcade control panel is trash. When I worked in the customer service, dude, that's 7 out of 10 tickets were something about that stupid arcade control panel. The PCB in it will die, or the firmware in it, when you try to update it, would break it. And they released a new firmware, but you got to buy a new PCB that already has new firmware on it, flash on it, so that you can get it to work.
Mine's been good so far.
And yours has been good. You're one of the lucky ones.
Onk's plunger broke the other day on him. He went to pull the plunger and the whole thing just came
popped out.
Yeah. So
loose screw.
Yeah, I guess he went in there and tried to fix something. I don't know. And then it popped out again. And then he went in there and I guess put some kind of, I don't know, some kind of.
So yeah, there's a plastic screw housing that goes around the end of it. That keeps the spring in place.
Mm-hmm.
And if that has a crack in it, or if the screw is stripped, it's going to pop out every time.
Yeah, I think he said he put some kind of like a putty in there, not like not something that's too adhesive. He couldn't, if he fucked something up, he couldn't fix it.
The new board for the control panel is $20, and it's $15 to ship it. So you end up spending $35.
No, not silly putty. Not silly putty, but some kind of putty. I forget what he used.
Thor KC, the only Zen pack I'm missing is World Cup Soccer. That's a good table, man. It was annoying at first, but it's
It's a banger. Are you kidding me?
Now that they fixed the flipper lag and everything, the table's really good.
Really good.
Just be patient, Thumper Squid, when you do submit a ticket, man. They got one person in that customer service department now, and he's getting pretty far behind on tickets. You might not hear from him for the first 2 weeks, honestly.
MG says sensible putty after silly putty. That dude is hilarious. Yo, we should sell that. That would probably sell like hotcakes.
Sensible putty?
The guy that sold silly putty, you know how much money he made?
Oh God, buttloads of money. He's still making money.
Start selling sensible putty, his competitor.
He's still making money off the recipe. All right, guys. God bless. Thank you all so much for joining us on 67, episode 67. 67. My kids always fucking do that shit. I hate it.
Yeah. That's the one. That's the one for the youngins.
Yeah. So, and that's what one of my kids went as for Halloween. She wore her hat sideways, and then she had a football jersey that had the number 67 on the front, and she just walked around, just did this shit all the entire night. Oh god! So, but thank y'all for joining us on another episode of
Gangsters.
What does 67 mean? Nobody knows, man. It's just one of those things that somebody just started yelling out, and everybody's like, "Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna yell it out too." It means nothing. Nothing. You're absolutely right.
It means nothing.
It literally means nothing.
It's not like 12 or something. It had an actual meaning.
Yeah. But God bless, guys. Thank y'all so much for joining us. We'll see y'all on the next
Retro.
Yo.
What's up, y'all? Welcome, yo.